Loki!
That was a good way to start it. Just time it as soon as the video starts.
3, 2, 1.
I already hit it.
Welcome back to Resident Evil 4.
And Loki is barking at everybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, people, but you might want to put your headphones off.
In the last episode, we got to this canyon. In this next one, we're going to run from another rock and do some other stuff. I was like, yeah, that's the whole episode. Let's just run from a rock and then we'll cut it there.
Da 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 da. Dodge.
I like how you just broke the tune to be like dodge.
Dodge. And we have
Another spinal.
worthless shit.
Oh dear.
Why are you so mad all of a sudden?
Loki.
He just wants attention.
It's okay.
Let's see. Okay.
It's okay.
I wanted to see where he was relative to that tripwire because I want to see if I can stagger him into it. Or I can just shoot his head off outright. That works too.
Charge.
Not again. Oh, hello. Maybe I can get lucky and get another critical headshot. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just going to play it safe and do this.
Critical failure.
Like,
He rolled a 1.
It's like, that's the one thing you've gotten, that's the one good thing you've gotten out of this series so far, is you getting a critical headshot on the first episode. That's
I shot him in the face.
Yeah, but then you got us killed later on.
You told me to charge.
No. For the last time, he said there was an explosive charge.
Charge.
You're just being selective like a deaf, aren't you?
Yeah, he's using selective hearing.
Hearing?
Yeah. Selective hearing.
Hearing.
Herring.
Red herring.
Oh, who is yelling at me now?
Nazi.
Oh, I actually killed it that time. I always mess
get
up.
a chicken egg, which you immediately use.
Yeah. If it was a brown chicken egg or a golden one, I would have saved it. Oh!
That's not how Bowser
Ha!
should
You
work.
miss!
It's got to be a frog or a toad on a chicken egg, not a snake on a chicken egg. That's where Wendigos come from.
That's where Wendigos. Oh god, hello, what the? Oh.
No, Wendigos come from when two teenage girls are stranded in the middle of the forest, and thanks to some stupid prank some other teenagers pulled.
I thought you were fixing to start going into two. Oh.
No. He was going by the actual story of Until Dawn.
I seriously thought he was starting to go into Two Girls, One Cup territory, and I was like,
That is
why? I was like, why are you even mentioning that? Of
I'm
course,
not!
Of course, I'm the one that mentioned it now. Don't look that up if you haven't already.
I have no intention of looking that up.
I'm just warning the audience. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing about it, just don't. It's disgusting.
I still don't even know what it is, and I don't want to know.
You don't want
Please
to know.
I just said that.
I haven't watched it, but I know what it's about. And I
It's
don't.
about 2 hours too long. There.
It's 2 hours?
I don't
I
know.
was about to be like, why would someone want to watch that for 2 hours?
Why would he know that it was 2 hours?
Yeah, that would be the important thing.
I don't know if it's 2 hours or not.
I was about to be like, why do you know this, Connor? Is there something you're not telling us? Excuse me, doof, damn it.
It's 3 hours and 52 minutes and 43 seconds exactly.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention something that's kind of neat about the gun we picked up, the Punisher. It can go through more than one enemy at once. And if you were to upgrade it, it would go through more eventually at some point. But that all depends on whether or not you want to keep this weapon or not.
Which you probably won't, because I'm pretty sure there's something much better.
Well, I wasn't going to do necessarily how the game recommended. Oh, screw you.
Ha!
He
Okay,
just wanted to hug you.
okay, normally that's not how you get out of a chokehold like that, but okay.
Nick, you would know.
Actually, I do.
I was about to be like, he probably does.
I know. Because he takes Taekwondo.
Taekwondo, Hapkido, check.
I somehow kicked another guy's head off without even making real contact.
Now all I need to know is how to kick someone in half.
You take the blade, put it on the bottom of your shoe, and then kick.
That's cheating.
That's how you do it.
I'm not gonna cheat.
Good. Never
You might want to
trust a
heal.
cheater.
Yeah,
You haven't already. You are now at yellow health. Not much better, but it'll work.
Well, I try not to use full heals unless I absolutely need to.
Well, those don't really do you health. They just restore your status conditions.
Uh-oh. Really? He got to me? Shoot. I have hardly any health left. I am blinking red. Okay. That stops the enemies for now.
Emphasis on for now.
Yeah, there will be more eventually. It's like this is a war of attrition in trying to save Zelda. There's going to be more.
Zelda has a rapier. Why doesn't she just save herself? And magic and the light arrows and let's go for that.
You thought it would be easy?
Like, did you seriously think it would be easy? Also, treasure. Antique pipe. Let's take that with us. Ah! Some other guy's yelling Spanish at me.
No, it's Nazi German.
I don't think that's actually a language, but okay.
It's Mandarin, okay?
It's Mandarin. It's like he's yelling Mandarin at me.
He is speaking in Nor.
Is Nor even a language?
I don't know, is it? You tell me.
You're the one that plays Fates all the time.
Exactly. I'm quizzing you.
I don't play Fates. How am I supposed to know?
Charge!
Yeah, he did it because he doesn't even know where his own explosives are.
A fiesta.
A fiesta.
He was inviting you to a party, and you killed him.
Well, no, I'm just shooting him in the head right now.
Shoot me in the head. Tell me you're undead. No, that's not an actual song.
I was about to be like, that doesn't sound like a song I know.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
They're bad.
Name. Okay, Tarzan.
I was about to be like, that sounds like you're trying to enunciate it like a caveman would.
I was gonna say Tarzan, but okay.
Close. Ooh, an incendiary grenade. Alright, let's keep moving forward, and hopefully that's the last of them.
Charge!
Oh, I see a snake. And I think there's a guy in here, too.
You can't see snakes, they're hiding under boxes.
Yeah, there's somebody. Oh, there you go. Shut up.
To be fair, he was coughing.
No.
He just needed NyQuil.
No, he was hissing like a snake.
He needed NyQuil.
Orochimaru?
Exactly like Orochimaru. Okay, got an egg.
You will give me an egg.
Sweet. Okay, there was another snake that we could get another egg from if I shoot it. Wow! One shot was all it took. And I'm usually terrible at that.
One shot, one kill. Why are snakes dropping eggs?
Because they eat them. They eat, like, chicken eggs and stuff.
Yep.
Although...
I saw a snake trying to eat a fish that was bigger than it. It was funny.
Did it succeed or did it just die?
It was succeeding. I don't know if it did ultimately, but...
Oh. It was just funny watching it try and, actually eat the whole thing.
Yep.
Where's that red or... There it is.
Red canvas.
I was like, I know it's here. I know we have some red weed here somewhere. It's like, I just don't know where.
It's where the doggies are buried. Where the red fern grows.
Old Yeller stuff.
Is that Lineback? Oh my gosh. Blaine, how dare you use that language?
Well, it's rated him game. He has the excuse.
Kids look up to you, Link.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, no, that's Girahim.
No, that's Zan. Girahim already died.
What?
Well, your Indeed dummy already died, and now Zid's dummy just got eaten by Morpha.
Yeah, that's obviously demise.
That's Morpha. It can't be demise because, oh, well, I can't really say anything because then that would spoil Skyward Sword.
Oh, who cares? It's been out for 50 years.
Also, Skyward Sword stands.
Not really. Unless you're
I
just
know,
being
but
sarcastic.
I am.
Okay.
It's ridiculous how many people hate it just because they want to swing wildly.
Well, you have to admit that the controls aren't exactly one-to-one as was promised, but at the same
I never
time...
had an issue with them.
What?
I never had an issue with them.
At the same time, I don't really get why so many people are bent about it. To me, it's kind of irritating, too.
Like, stamina, I'm somewhat willing to give that to him, but it wasn't huge impairment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, at least you're not going through the Silent Hill tears of whatever the hell.
Okay, let's put that.
Or Evil Within, where you can run for like 2 seconds.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's just bad. I haven't even gotten to the point in that game where I can sprint properly, but I've seen it before. Good lord, it's terrible.
Yeah. Luckily, you're able to upgrade it, but still, that's just sad.
And now we bring you a scene from Jaws.
Like, I am really out of shape, and I can sprint for at least a good minute.
Yeah, I can't sprint for shit.
You see, I don't understand why that game even decided to bother implementing a sprint meter, because Resident Evil games haven't had that before, and characters sprint around all the time. I think.
Wait, which Resident
Well-
Evil are we talking about?
Well, except for 6, I guess.
Resident Zelda.
Maybe 5.
Oh.
So I know Resident Evil 6 had a bit of a stamina meter, but even then, it lasted longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah, I really don't know for melee combat.
Yeah.
Alright, get the goddess sword and stick it in.
Whoa!
Now we bring you the scene from Lake Placid.
Wait, is that a movie too?
Yes.
I've never watched or heard of it.
Okay, Lake Placid I can understand, but you never heard of Jaws.
No, I've seen Jaws.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. I don't watch TV or movies.
You just watch YouTube comedians. For the most part.
Yeah, basically. I used to watch TV, but now it's all garbage.
I was about to say, I would say you're a heathen, but I really can't blame you in all honesty.
Oh yeah, and if you're playing the PS3 version of this, you have to do this fight without taking damage to get a trophy.
Really?
Yep.
That's impossible for me in this version, because I always get hit at least once.
How many Master Swords do you have? I mean, God Swords.
This one you have an infinite.
Yeah, an infinite number.
You just gotta aim it correctly.
Also, how are you moving your boat?
That I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a bit immersion breaking. Now that you mention it.
How many of these you have to throw in there?
I don't remember how many times you have to hit him. I just know you have to throw a whole bunch of them at him. And eventually he stops, getting in trouble. Oh, no. Let's get away from the debris, please.
How did you get through the debris?
Who, the monster?
The mines, yeah.
He just... I don't know. I guess he's just immune to lots of wood and trash. Where are you coming from? There you are. I was about to be like, he's gonna pop up at some point and try to eat me. Oh boy. Oh no, he's not doing that. Ooh, okay, he's stopping. Which means I get another chance at free throw. And see, I just noticed something. That rope disappeared. The rope that the anchor is tied to, it's gone. There we go. Nice, Dad.
Bye, guys. We'll see you again in like the next chapter. Spoilers.
Now this is dumb. He should have been more careful with this.
Cut off your leg, Link. Cut off your leg.
There we go.
Why didn't he just lean over and cut off the part that wasn't?
I don't know, because he was panicking. Sometimes people don't think very well in situations where they're, just freaking the fuck out. Okay, we still have a little bit of time.
We're on 38 minutes.
Good lord.
Oh God, that would be a long ass episode.
It really would be.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, something's wrong.
You used too much stamina.
It's like, this is the consequences of abusing your stamina meter, kids. Don't do it.
Also, if you're a kid, you probably don't need to be watching this.
Yeah. And more importantly, if you are a kid, why the hell are you here?
Oh yeah, rated M for mature.
Even though we didn't say that in the last episode.
I forgot to.
So for God's sake, if you're too young to watch this, then get off my channel.
Wow.
Or at the very least, stop watching this one.
Go to Hyrule Warriors. A real
Actually,
good Legend of Zelda game, which is totally canon.
It's completely canon. The first time I saw this,
yeah.
I was legitimately scared. I was like, ah, crap, I'm already gonna start dealing with this stuff?
Yep. And then in the next episode, you're gonna have to deal with even more of it.
I was like, I'm already becoming an infected. That's just wonderful.
Oh, come on. You know that would be fun.
Yeah, but then what would you do as a infected thing? I can't.
Well, do what Sora did when he became a Heartless. Find Zelda and get her to hug you. And then you're cured.
What would you do as a parasite infected thing?
Leon,
kill people?
it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel
Right.
dizzy, and I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say.
Darunia?
I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
I just realized we still have a fish.
What about the fish?
You eat that.
You just ate a raw fish.
Yep.
I mean, you didn't even cut it up yet, so I'm not sure if it even counts as sashimi.
There's an important item hidden in the falls. If you're able to get it, you might be able to get Zelda out of the Temple of Church. But I'll warn you, the route to the church isn't a walk in the park by any means. They've deployed what's called a moblin, so God bless. About what's been going on in your body.
I thought it was Goddess.
If I could help you, I would, but unfortunately it's beyond my power.
Isn't it Goddess?
I guess, maybe. And now with that, we will take one extra trip. We're not quite done yet. If we go back out on the boat at night, you can see on the far side of the lake there's some blue torches. And what
That's
that
the
means,
ghost ship!
that's exactly what it is. The ghost ship is on Lake Hylia. If we come this way, we can find a cave entrance that I failed to go in without hitting the wall. Because, I have no skills.
You leave the cave, and then Lydia says, "Hey look, a cave."
Think we should check it out? Ammo. Excuse me.
Berries, cram.
Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, you did.
There's a shopkeeper right there, but before we go and talk to him, we want to go up this way.
And shoot him in the face.
That's not a good idea.
Berries.
Up here we go. Push this, push that, push that.
Okay, we're seeing a lot of box pushing. Do we have to go Chipmunk Massey?
Excuse me?
Chipmunk Massey.
I don't get the reference.
So do I.
Sorry.
You guys really need to watch Massey's Tales of something or other. game.
Well, that's your problem. I don't watch Massey.
Oh, you should. Because
This-
she's Chuggy's girlfriend.
This is the thing that goes into the mask.
Uncannily.
So we found a mask combination.
Yeah, why not? I ship them. What the hell is this? And more importantly, how did you get this? How did you get inside my office?
Tales of Vesperia, that's the one.
Featuring Zoggy the insane nut job.
Thank
Here,
you.
we don't,
You're old.
we don't need that many flash grenades. 4 is a bit much.
AKA the guy that's played by the man with 1,000 voices.
The man with 1,000 voices.
Toy Maker.
Not as nice as Pokemon.
Took a while to cycle through all that, but we finally got it to stop.
Oh, great, this shit weapon.
It's not a shitty weapon.
Yes, it is!
No, it's not.
It's no Master Sword.
It's amazing and you know it.
No, it isn't.
Stop it.
This
Also,
Stop it.
yeah. Guys are dicks.
Wear it like a Pokemon Master.
And just...
Or a really bad pumpkin. In fact, it looks stupid, so don't do that.
I was about to say I hate the way it looks when people turn their hats backwards. It just looks stupid.
Would you prefer turning it to the side?
That's not much better. I can't even properly wear it to the
Hold
side.
on, what?
I can't properly wear it that way. It just looks dumb. And I guess with that, since we did that,
Olay.
Oops, sorry, did I just hit you or a dog?
That was me.
Okay.
You're fine. I feel no pain.
I wanted to make sure.
'Cause
Alright,
He's got leprosy.
we've about hit our mark here, so we're going to take you back to the other dock where we were before,
You know,
Then-
before all this Lake Placid shit started.
and then we'll end things off. So, next episode, we're going to be trudging on in the darkness to find a waterfall that apparently holds a
No,
key we
wait.
need.
We're going to Outset.
Need to
Look,
sell it.
the endless storm. The endless storm at nighttime means we have to go to Outset.
Oh, yeah.
Who's playing the Song of Storms?
Totally what it is. So, that's what we'll be doing in the next episode. So, see you guys then.
Bye!
Bye!